Hello everybody, welcome back. I have a new toy review for you. I know it's been a while since we've done one, but I am back with a new one, with another Todd McFarlane action figure here. This is Spawn Monolith from the newest Spawn wave by Todd McFarlane. And this was one of the Spawn megafigs, and oh my goodness, mega is right. This thing is hefty. It's a big, heavy figure, and this guy's been on my list to get for a while. He just looks really cool. He's like a big orangey Spawn, and I just really love that. This figure is just massive, and he's like really big. He's got some really cool sculpting, and I just want to get him out of the box and see what he looks like. And look at the artwork on the back. That's just really cool. And as you guys know, I love McFarlane figures, so just having another one, especially a really big one. I love giant action figures, but see exactly what this guy's got in here. This is nice. So to make it easier to pull out of the box, they have this little dip here. You just grab him and pull him out. I'm gonna have to fold this back a bit. I've already pulled off the tape from the box, so if you're wondering why this is, seems that easy to pull out. It's because I have pulled off the tape. Well, not all of it apparently. So here's the box. I'm gonna set it aside. I do like the artwork on it. It's really cool. I don't know who Monolith is. I haven't really read a ton of the newer Spawn issues. I've read a ton of the old ones, so I know a lot of the older characters. But oh my goodness, just look at that. Look at that fiery green background. So I'm going to go ahead and cut him open, and then I'll come back to you when I have the figure opened. Alright, so there he is. There's a little stand down here, so I'm going to try and get that out real quick before I pull him out of his little plastic prison. And yes, you may be seeing this pocket knife. It has red on it. It's paint. I used this to cut something that had red paint on it. Don't worry, I didn't murder someone. I knew that was going to be a bit of a thing. I don't even think that looks like blood. It looks more purple on camera to me, but I don't know. It might look more red, so just for anybody wondering, I didn't murder anybody. Anyway. Here is the basic McFarlane Spawn that all figures include, which I wish other brands would do this and include a stand. Not many do, like Marvel Legends and stuff, and I really wish Diamond Select would, because Diamond Select figures are really hard to stand up, and really big figures like this are really hard to stand up, so I'm glad he included a stand. I don't know how well it's going to work, because it is a big figure and it's a really small stand, but I don't know, we'll see when we get him out of the package. So let me see if I can go ahead and pull him out here. I think I got all the little plastic bits off, but I don't want to break anything on him because he's got some really gentle parts to what it looks like, and I don't want to break any of that off on accident, because I'm not really sure how fragile this figure is. From what I've had, my experience of McFarlane figures though, they don't seem that fragile, so holy moly. Oh, I still got one of his foot. There we go. Okay. This is awesome. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Holy moly, he's huge. He's huge. He's bigger than my hand. Look at the big skulls he's got on top with that black wash running through it. All the little spikes. This just looks like a Todd McFarlane piece of artwork right here. I mean, look at that thing. Holy moly. Look at all that. That looks like it hurts somebody. That's a hard plastic too. Like, that's not squishy. He's got this big, huge belt. All these chains going around. This cool, like, texturing on his skin everywhere. Look at that. The paint app is really nice on that. Got this cool articulation at the feet here. Like, I mean, it's a little hard. It's really stiff. But it's got a lot of motion down there. And I love how McFarlane makes these bigger figures, but is able to put so much articulation into them. And with bigger figures, you can get cooler sculpts like this. And look at that face. That insane-looking, grimy-looking face with all that on there. And you know what this looks like? I mean, Todd McFarlane basically kind of was like, drew Venom most. Like, I think he drew a ton of Venom. I don't know if he designed Venom. I don't really know the whole backstory, but this looks like Venom. I mean, it's a big, monstrous figure with lots of teeth. This is basically everything that Todd McFarlane loves. Big monster, lots of teeth, big hulking monster. I mean, it's just really cool. And look, you got the gold on the paint there. I just love this figure. It's so heavy. I mean, like, it's big, but look at that. Not much articulation at the head, obviously, but you get a good amount. You get like some really, I mean, look at that. I wish Mcfarlane would do that more with their things. You get some ball jointed shoulders. You can't really move the elbows up much. That elbow joint is pretty like set in place. You do have some articulation at the wrist here though. Looks like that. So you can, there's like the wrist on the ball joint there. So that's pretty helpful. You do get your leg articulation. Obviously that's not going to go down very far since it's a really big figure. You're not really going to need him in huge positions. But if you want to get him into that pose on the box that's on the back, it may be a little hard. But you know, that's cool. I kind of wish they would have painted like the silver, his little claws here on his hands, or maybe black like they did down here. But you know, it's still fine. I'm sure I could paint that black myself. But man, this is just big. I'm gonna go grab another Mcfarlane figure for comparison in size, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so Mcfarlane actually has two different sizes of basic figure. So he has his new DC Direct. So Mcfarlane Toys has their new DC Direct line, which has these smaller, more Marvel Legends size figures. So this one is the Batman from that line. I love this Batman. The blue is very vibrant. The cape sculpt is really good, and it's just a really nice Batman figure. It's a lot smaller than the next one we'll look at in a sec, but as you can see, he is definitely smaller than Monolith here, and definitely thinner. So yeah, these do scale really well together. They definitely look correct in size. But the next, I have another Batman that's in their more mainline DC Multiverse. He keeps like doing that. There we go, fixed it. Their more mainline DC Multiverse figures. They are a little bit bigger in size than the DC Direct figures. And I can tell because we'll just take this DC Multiverse first appearance Batman. As you can see, this blue Batman is a lot smaller than that one and definitely thinner. So this is like more of a Marvel Legends size or your basic figure size, and this is their 7-inch line. And they still scale pretty well. I mean, Monolith is definitely taller, which is good. You don't want him to be you don't want Batman overpowering a straight up monster here. And you know, he's definitely thinner, so you can definitely get any other Spawn figure or DC Multiverse figure, and they will definitely be able to duke it out in a big battle. And I did actually test the stand to see how well it works with this guy. He's got really small pegs on his feet, though, so I mean, I don't really know how much that helps. He already stands pretty well because his feet are so big, but I'd probably just use 2 stands if you want him to get like the best stand, because you could probably get 2 stands if you already have some Mcfarlane figures. But I just love this figure. All the spikes. I love all those 90s comic book character designs with all the pouches everywhere, spikes, belts, just straps and belts everywhere, and this works. And like, look at the big skulls on that. That's really cool. It's just like a bigger, beefier version of Spawn. I mean, you got the Spawn design there. You definitely got some Spawn look in the head. Look at how much you get articulation wise at his torso. I didn't even see that yet. Look at that. That's really great. So I love this figure. I love all Mcfarlane figures, most of them. And look at the chains too. I kind of wish they would have done. I mean, this is nice and flexible. I wish they would have done like real metal chains like they've been doing. But you know, this figure was on sale. So if you happen to be at Target or Walmart and they have this guy, you might want to pick him up because he's been on sale for like, I got mine for $15 and he's normally like $50. And I don't know why he's on sale. I mean, he's a dope figure. I mean, look at how big. I don't have any Spawn figures, sadly, but I'm definitely going to try and get more because, I mean, when they're this good, I mean, look at all the sculpting that just went into, like, the wrinkles on his neck. That's crazy. And if I could turn down my saturation, I might try to, but just so you could see the actual color. The actual color is not this bright orange. It's a little bit toned down for me, but for you, it looks really bright. And look at all they even put, like, a metallic wash on all these gray parts. You can definitely tell, like, they tried to put some metallic sheen on it. So yeah, this is a really great figure. If you happen to see it, it's most likely on sale. You might want to grab it before they're all gone, because I found mine. There was like 3 left at my Target. So if you have a Target nearby, I want to check their collectibles section, because they got this guy there for probably $15. I don't know why he's on sale for so little, because he's so big. But yeah, I really like this figure. I'm gonna put the stand on real quick so I can get him in this position real quick. Yeah, if you have a chance to pick up Monolith, I really would. It definitely seems worth it. You get this big box, so if you want to store them in it, it's some really cool artwork on it. 22 moving parts, obviously. And yeah, I would just really recommend this figure. Look at the artwork on the back. I don't think I can get him into this position, really. I don't think he's articulated enough to do that. Maybe I can try. Hold on. Yeah, that's the best I could do to get him in. Oh my goodness. That's the best I can do to get him in that position. But if you want to see more action figure stuff, please do let me know. I will for sure do more. And subscribe for more Mcfarlane toys and for more action figures in general. I will leave a link if they have this guy on Amazon. I will leave a link for him, or on Target's website. If they have him on there, I will leave a link to him down below and you can go pick him up for yourself. But apart from that, without further ado, there's Monolith. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.